Bruce Anthony Jones, age 55, of Sylacauga, died September the 8th at his residence. Visitation will be Friday night at Curtis & Son North from 5 until 8 o'clock. Funeral service will be at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at Curtis & Son North. Burial in the Holland Cemetery. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Marvin C. Gober, age 89, of Childersburg, will be this afternoon at 2 p.m. from First Baptist Church of Childersburg, with the Reverend Skip Parvin officiating. Burial in the Green Hill Cemetery. Mr. Gober died September 7th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. In lieu of flowers, donation can be made to First Baptist Church of Childersburg. Online condolences at curtisandsonfunerals.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. Private family memorial service and burial will be held at the family cemetery in Coosa County for Michelle Bracewell McEwen, who passed away September 4th. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. In lieu of flowers, you may make donations to the Rockford Baptist Church, P.O. Box 187, Rockford, Alabama 35136, or Sears Chapel Methodist Church in Coosa County at 2237 Coosa County Road 129, Rockford, Alabama 35136. Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Mrs. Ola Benson died September 9th. Funeral arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. Mr. Ferlandez Cook died September the 8th, Community Funeral Home, with the arrangements. And Carolyn Hamilton, age 70, died September 9th. Funeral arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Robert Ray Taylor, age 53, of Talladega, died September the 6th. Visitation will be Friday from 6 till 8 at Talladega Funeral Home, with the funeral service Saturday at 3 o'clock from Talladega Funeral Home Chapel. Burial in the East Aboga Baptist Church Cemetery, Talladega Funeral Home, directing. Mr. Robert Norris of Kelladon died September 3rd at UAB in Birmingham. Funeral service will be Saturday at 2 o'clock at Wright's Funeral Home Chapel, with interment in the Paradise Mission Full Gospel Worship Center Cemetery. Visitation is Friday 5 till 7 at the funeral home. Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Memorial service for Martha J. Jordan, age 78, of Dadeville, will be 2 o'clock Friday at Lake Martin Baptist Church. Ms. Jordan died Monday here in Sylacauga at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Graveside service for Mr. Joe Petto Lewis will be Sunday, September 13th at Armour's Memorial Garden, Alexander City. Visitation will be Saturday 3 until 7 at the funeral home. Mr. Lewis died September 5th at St. Vincent's Hospital in Birmingham. Final arrangements entrusted to Armour's Memorial Funeral Home, Alexander City. And funeral service for Mrs. Lisa Ann Wilson, age 42, of Alexander City, will be today at 3:30 at First Baptist Church of Alexander City. Dr. Steve King, along with Dr. John Watkins, officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Mrs. Wilson died Monday, September 7th at her residence. She was a member of the First Baptist Church of Alexander City. In lieu of flowers, a family requests that memorial contribution be made to the Tallapoosa Caring Refuge at 2036 Cherokee Road, Alexander City, Alabama, or to the Alexander City City Board of Education Special Education Department, 375 Lee Street in Alexander City. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at raddayfuneralhome.com. Radday Funeral Home in Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries this morning, of course, are brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.